Hello and welcome back to another episode of the F1 Manager series. I'm trying to get it done. We're in round 8. It's looking like our season. If you haven't been paying attention, go have a look. Check out the previous episode. Start from the start of this season if you want to. But last time out in Monaco, Max Verstappen actually took the race win ahead of us. So he's on 110 points. Leclerc on 145. Lando Norris in P3. Did that have that incident with Verstappen, I think, in Miami. So, but it looked like it could be a decent little battle for the drivers and the Constructors' Championship. And coming into Baku, we want to get another 1-2 and get another 1-up on the Red Bull drivers. It doesn't look like we have new upgrades coming in this weekend. I mean, I wonder if Red Bull do, because it did look like we were faster than them in Monaco, but they had the better strategy. And that's how Verstappen got the race win. It actually came down to the final lap. And you see here, you look at the car 1 performance, our top speed isn't all that great. Everywhere else, yes. Top speed, not so much. And this is Baku. You got that really, well, I mean, two to three long straights in Baku. So we've got to be on it. And I don't know, maybe it could be another Red Bull weekend and the championship gets even more spicier with Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. All right, Lando, what you got in your locker? Lando looks like the faster one right now. I mean, he does have two fresh sets of softs that we're going to use. So Norris actually coming down up to the line now. He's got purple middle sector, but Bottas has the purple first sector. Are Mercedes in for a shout for pole position? Have Mercedes got something up their sleeve? Lando Norris coming up to the line. What sort of time can he put on the board? Well, Ricciardo goes a 142.2. We do a 41.5. That's not a bad time, but that's not going to be good enough for pole position as Bottas goes P2. 6/1000ths behind Lando Norris. Verstappen only P3. Mercedes are in for a shout for pole position here. Leclerc not doing all too well. Granted, he is on a used set of softs, but Charles Leclerc rounding the last corner, and now it's a long run down all the way to the line. Charles Leclerc, he only goes P5, so the current championship leader is on the back foot in P5, but his teammate Lando Norris up in a P1. Bottas, the only Mercedes car to make it in the Q3, and he's on the front row with Lando Norris. We're going to be the last ones to go out. Bottas has gone out early, you know. Setting the pace. We're going to send out Leclerc first. And then we'll send out Norris just behind. So Lando Norris coming out behind. So our two drivers right at the back. Bunch of clear air. We should have probably had them getting a slipstream. I don't know how effective that is in this game. But oh well. So we're not in a slipstream, which is probably a bad choice by me. But neither is Valtteri Bottas, who is out in P1, and he is not improving. Ricciardo is, Verstappen is, as Verstappen goes purple sector 1. Is Verstappen going to go ahead and put this on pole position? Leclerc improves, but Lando Norris does not. I think I made a mistake by not sending him out with cars in front. Verstappen's going to go pole. Verstappen on pole position. 3 purples. See you later, he says. And he's gone pole position by 2.5 tenths. Verstappen's going to be on pole. There's no way we're beating that time. Leclerc stays P5. Lando Norris stays P2. Not a good day at the office for Haas. That is, oh my days. The only one to really improve was Verstappen, or at least only improve on his position. A 41.3 is good enough to take pole position here in Baku. And there you go. Red Bull letting us know they're still here. And Verstappen is going to fight for this title as Leclerc is only on the 3rd row. All right, we got to think about this. What do we want Leclerc doing? He's starting P5, I believe. Is it? Yes, a P5, Norris P2. So no penalties inside the top 5 at least. I don't think the softs to hards is the way to go. I think you've got to go mediums to hards unless you want to go for a 2-stop strategy, which I do not. All right, we'll go mediums to hards with Leclerc. I want to try something different with Lando. You could go to 2-stop strategy, but you can't go onto the hards. If you go... Oh. What about mediums, soft softs? Would that get you to the end? I mean, it would. Medium, soft softs. That's a shout. What are they saying with that, then? Oh. It could work. The medium, soft softs could work. We'll try it with Lando, because he does have 2 fresh sets of softs. And we'll see for now. We could always change it mid-race if we need to. Both drivers starting on the mediums. Do we want both drivers? Yeah, we'll have both drivers starting on the mediums. If we want to switch it, we can. Do we want less fuel? Yeah, there's going to be a safety car. We're in Baku. We'll go for a little less fuel load for both drivers in hope that they can get a decent start at the start. So let's see. I'm not sure if this strategy is the right way. I think Lando Norris's could be the best way to do it because safety cars are expected in Baku. And it's whether he can get... Oh, a lot of people are on the soft tyres, so we are quite a bit under-fueled, which is fine. But going into turn one, Norris can't take it from Verstappen. I tell you what, he's got to hold on from Valtteri Bottas. I tell you what I didn't do. I didn't have us go full attack mode at the start of the Grand Prix. That was a bit silly of me. But Norris holding on through. Can he actually make that move on Verstappen? If he can, this could be crucial. Norris down the inside of Max Verstappen. Oh, it's also close. This is a very tight turn. And I'll tell you what, he's got it done, but they're still side by side. So he's not got it fully done yet. Can Lando Norris help out his teammate Charles Leclerc in the championship? Yes, he can. Lando Norris up in the P1. And if we push with Lando, could this be Lando's race? Could this be the race where he finally wins a Grand Prix as Leclerc looks to the move on Sainz? I'm not sure if there's much point fighting that. I'll tell you what we are going to do with Leclerc. We're going to try and save some fuel early doors. But with Norris, we're going to try and pull away from Max Verstappen. They're going to catch right back up, though, with DRS, aren't they? Oh, I'll tell you what. It's a VSC. It's a VSC early doors. So there you go. We can already harvest some more. They were closing that gap down. I'm not sure what has actually happened. No, we're not going to pit. We're only 3 laps in. I want to know what happened. Did anybody crash? What's happened to Leclerc? Why is he so far behind? I think maybe because we were conserving with him. Oh, yeah, we were. So it's Gasly that's crashed. Has he been stupid? No, he's got through the corner. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's been stupid. He must have held a ton of people up. Look at that massive gap now. Cheers, Pierre. He's all the way down in P15. He's got a broken wing. I tell you what, he's dropping like a fly. So not a good day for Ferrari. When this gets going again, we need to get the jump with Lando Norris. And we need to get Leclerc closing back on in. All right, it's ending soon. It's ending soon. Let's get ready to get going. Safety car ending very, very soon. All right, so we need to push a little bit with Leclerc just to close back on in on Carlos Sainz and the front 4. So we'll push a little bit with Leclerc, maybe even go a bit more aggressive. Push a little bit with Lando Norris to try and create that gap. As behind, you see Bottas looking for a move on Verstappen. Oh, we can't get it done. Bottas on the softs. So a bunch of drivers are on the softs. Just Leclerc, Norris, and Verstappen on the mediums in the top 7, I think. Top 8. Top 8. So we'll see if we've gone with the right strategy. And Leclerc, look at that. Leclerc's already closed on in. So yeah. So we've got that done. We just got to be ever so careful. Maybe we go standing on the tyres and just preserve some fuel while sitting behind these, but not lose too much time. As Norris out in front, he's gained a bit more of an advantage again. I guess we'll sort out the fuel later. Hopefully, if a safety car comes out, we're fine on fuel. But we do have to think about that maybe in 10 to 15 laps time. If we go light in the tyres. Oh, he gets fastest lap. There we go. Go light in the tyres. Preserve some tyres. Just stay with them, Leclerc. That's all you need to do. Norris, we need to save fuel at some point with Lando. But I like the gap he's creating. And a safety car or something could happen. We've already had a VSC. So fuel's getting low. Yes, I'm fine with it for now. But we have to start thinking about saving some in a couple laps' time. He's got a nice, healthy lead, though. Do we start thinking about it now? Yeah, all right. So we'll preserve some fuel for the next couple laps. Just see that gap, because it is probably going to drop as Sainz and Perez come into the pits. Okay, so early pit stoppers. The 2 soft runners into the pits. Bottas was in already as well. Onto the hards. They might get that undercut on Lando if we're not careful. But Leclerc is now on Verstappen's tail. Just got to make sure we stay with Verstappen with Leclerc, because this is his title rival. So if we're right there with Verstappen, it's all good. We just need to make sure we beat Verstappen with Leclerc. And Lando Norris, he is losing a bit of ground to Verstappen, trying to save some fuel, which is, it's very difficult, because you lose a lot of time when you try and save fuel. Look at this. Leclerc and Verstappen, they are going at it. They are going at it here. What's he got? Ooh, side by side. Who's got the DRS? We're going to find out down the straight. Is it Verstappen? Oh, it's Leclerc. Leclerc's got the DRS. See you later, son. All right, so Leclerc doing well. Saving a bit of his tyres.
Haas with an overtake there.
Do we go to the one stop now with Lando Norris because we're seeing how well he's doing? Or do we stick with our strategy for the two stop? I'm tempted to switch it around. Give Norris the hards and then go for the two stopper with Leclerc. I think that could be the better way to do it. But Leclerc doesn't have two brand new sets of softs, I don't think. But Norris does. Decisions on decisions. He's done well with his tyres to preserve them. Maybe... I just don't want to drop behind with Norris and have to do a bunch of overtakes when he's in the lead. That doesn't make sense to me. So I think we're going to do that. As there you go. We're going to... No, we don't want to retire the car. We're going to change...
Okay.
We're going to change the strategy. So... Hold on a second. I'm trying to find a view. Where's the... Oh, it's got to click on it. So Leclerc, he's pitting on the hards lap 22, or at least supposed to be. We could go a few more laps with Lando. What do we say? Go on the hards around lap 24? Lap 25? I say lap 25. So go on the hards around lap 25 with Lando, and we'll switch it. I don't know. Do we just go mediums hards with both drivers? Although I do... Let's have a look at this real quick. I like it. Because if a safety car comes out, it works perfectly for Leclerc. So we're going to switch it for Leclerc. We're going to go medium, soft, softs. Lando, mediums to hards. Just because he's the lead driver. We don't want him to be dropping behind cars and having to overtake him again. He might drop behind a few of these cars when he gets on the hards. But Guan Yu Zhou is doing a fantastic job at holding them all up for us. As Perez is actually in P4. How has Perez got ahead of Bottas and Sainz? Fair play. Fair play, Sergio. Maybe he's going to be our biggest competitor with Lando Norris. Yeah, I tell you what, I don't know if we're going to get out ahead. Now's the lap to pit for Norris. We've got to pit him now, surely. So we're going to pit Lando Norris this lap. We got to push. This has got to be the lap where you push. We need to make sure we come out ahead of Perez. They're saying now we're going to go one more with Leclerc, just so there's no problems in the pits. But they're on older hards. I'll tell you what, I feel like they've pit really early for that hard tyres. Are they going to pit again? But the softs to hards was a one-stop strategy. But anyway, Norris finishing up his lap. He is coming into the pits. So Lando Norris into the pits. Where is he going to come out compared to Carlos Sainz, compared to Sergio Perez, compared to Bottas and Verstappen? If he comes out behind those four, this could be very, very complicated for the race win for Lando Norris. Sainz coming down the straight now with Perez. Oh, it's going to be close. I think they've got us. They're going side by side. Norris, it's a decent pit stop, I believe, but he's dropping behind Perez. He's dropping behind Sainz. He comes out at the very back. Oh, he's just ahead of Verstappen. Or is he? Verstappen around the outside. I don't believe it. Oh, Nelly. Nelly. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. All right, well, we're going to pit Leclerc at the end of this lap. And Leclerc, we're going to pit him on a used set of softs, and then we'll send him out for a fresh set at the end. Hopefully a safety car comes out. That's the fingers crossed right there, because the safety car comes out. VSC! Hold on. What's happened here? Oh, if this is going to be... if we would have waited one more lap with Lando. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be perfect for Charles Leclerc, though. What's happened? Who's crashed? It's not Lando. It's the Mercedes of Bottas. What's he done? Oh, no, it's the Ferrari. Verstappen hit him as well. And that held up Norris.
Virtual safety car. Yeah, confirm.
Hold on a second. Do we pit Leclerc for a set of hards? I think we do. Yeah. That's obvious. We pit Leclerc for a set of hards. He's going to come out ahead of Norris. Talk about bad luck for Norris. But it's worked perfectly for Charles Leclerc, who's going to come in, put a set of hard tyres on, and he should come out in P3. I don't know where he's going to come out, but he's going to. I think he's coming out ahead of Lando Norris. Norris, you've got to feel for him. Perez and Verstappen in the pits. Looks like they both might have a penalty. Leclerc out of the pits, ahead of Lando Norris. You can't write it. Pure luck for Charles Leclerc, but it's worked perfectly for him. And you've got to say, fair play. Fair play. You know, what comes around goes around. Charles Leclerc ahead of his teammate and probably the favourite to win this Grand Prix on a fresh set of hards. It could be looking like another 1-2 because Perez and Verstappen were looking like the two dangerous people and they've crashed. They're out. Or not out. They had to go into the pits again. Verstappen, he's down into P10. This is tragic for Red Bull and the reigning world champion. I'll tell you what though, Leclerc is absolutely loving it. And he's probably going to make a move on Bottas down this straight. Come on, Charles. Get that move done. We're going to go overtake. Get a bit aggressive. Get the elbows out and say see you later to the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. Charles Leclerc down the straight. He's going to go around the outside. I'll tell you what. It's going to be an easy move for the potential. I'll tell you what. For the 2020. Is it 2024? 2025. 2025 world champion. Is it 2026? Hold on. I need to figure this out. You know what? I have no idea. For this year's champion. He's going to be this year's champion. There you go. I'm going to say it right now. Charles Leclerc, he is on course to win this year's championship. And he is loving every minute of it. But I'll tell you what, the fuel... we've done well on the fuel. We're only lap 28 in. This is beautiful. This is a fantastic race so far. It's an easy win. It's an easy win for Charles Leclerc in Baku. Unless a safety car comes out. Safety car could change everything. Down the straight, around the outside. Oh, Perez, Carlos Sainz, sorry, getting a bit defensive. He's trying to help his teammate out, but down the inside goes Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, ex-teammate at Ferrari. And Charles Leclerc says, see you later, son. He's going through, but Carlos Sainz, he is fighting it. He is fighting it like his life depends on it. Is he going to go for a move down the inside of Leclerc? He can't get close enough. Now Leclerc, now try and pull away. So Leclerc's going to try and pull away. We want to try and close that gap with Lando Norris. George Russell in P5, 14 seconds behind. So there's quite a gap there, you know. There is quite a gap. And Charles Leclerc, it should be an easy win from here on out. Unless there's some crazy safety cars. Because that fuel shouldn't be a problem. And oh, it's a safety car. Leclerc's in P1, Norris in P4 for this safety car. Oh, that changes everything. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's a safety car here in Baku. Where are our drivers? Where are we on the track? Are we about to... Oh, okay. So we are coming towards the pits. Can the softs go to the end from here? Let's have a look. Let's look at the strategy. This is not what we want. We had a comfortable... We were going to win this if there was no safety car comes out. Mediums could get to the end. I'll tell you what, softs could... Oh, wait, no. All the way up here. Softs could get to the end. A brand new set of softs. Mediums comfortably. You know what? We're going to put new softs on both cars. And I think we'll run away with it if we do that. I'm not sure what other cars are going to do, but we'll put brand new set of softs for Charles Leclerc. And we'll put a brand new set of softs for Lando Norris, please. Is that the way to go? I don't know. We're about to find out. But any fuel problems that we potentially were going to have, well, we were saving a bunch of fuel right there. So no fuel problems. Does Norris come out ahead of Russell? That's going to be crucial. Norris does just about get out ahead of Norris. So with P3 and P4, with fresh set of softs, you got cars all around us on hards. We're going to run away with this win. Surely. Who else is in the pits? Are other cars putting on softs today? Believe it can go to the end, or are they going to put on mediums? Gasly, Ricardo, yeah, they're all on softs. They're on used softs. So we have made the right decision. Safety car is on its way in. You got Sainz and Bottas on very used hard tyres. I don't know why they didn't come in, but we are fine with it. And we are underway, I believe. Are we underway yet? No, we're not. because the Carlos Sainz still weaving at the front, trying to get some heat in his tyres. And now we're underway. We're on fresh sets of softs. We're all over the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. And I'll tell you what, Norris, he's fighting Charles Leclerc. He's gone down the inside. Norris, he's through on Leclerc. He's got the jump on Charles Leclerc. But is Leclerc going to allow that to happen as we come into turn 4, I think it is, turn 3, I don't know. They're still side by side. This is drama. Norris wants the race win. Leclerc wants the points to get further ahead in the championship. Lando Norris is not bowing down to his teammate. They're going side by side through Baku. Please don't make contact, as it looks like Leclerc's got the better. No, Bottas is covering. What's going to happen? Oh my goodness me, they're still going side by side. They're still going side by side. Sort it out, boys. There we go. They've sorted it out. Leclerc stays in front for now, and they're all over the back. It's because the two cars in front are so slow. That's why they're going side by side. Leclerc can't find a way through, and Norris is all over the back trying to push him through. So both cars don't have any problems with fuel, but they do have problems with Bottas being very, very slow. And are they going to go for the overtake here? No, they're not quite yet. We don't have DRS just yet. Okay, so we're going to give him both overtake down the next straight. Both overtake. Go for it, boys. Go for it on Bottas. And I'll tell you what, Leclerc's got the job done. What about Lando Norris? Norris through on Bottas as well. There you go. Up into P2 and P3. The next one should be pretty easy. But we could have a feisty battle between our two drivers at the end of this Grand Prix. This could get interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, Leclerc's through on sights. Leclerc is through on sights already. So there you go. Carlos Sainz dropping down. Is Leclerc going to run away with this? Or is Norris going to find a way through now as well and fight against his teammate? Norris, can he get a move done on Carlos Sainz? No, he can't. Leclerc's holding firm for now. Around the outside? No. He can't find a way past. This could ruin Lando Norris's race, but look at Sainz. He's gone for it on new set of hards. He almost makes the move done on Leclerc. They're fighting like crazy. What an end to this Grand Prix. Leclerc's going to run away with it. Surely he's going to run away with it. Norris has to find a way through on Sainz if he wants any chance of winning this Grand Prix. Here you go. Here you go, Lando. Here you go, Lando. Oh, he's giving you the place before the DRS zone, and he's going to get you back. He's going to get you back. Just you watch. He's going to get you back down this straight, Lando. You silly sod. As around the outside, Carlos Sainz goes. Oh, Lando holds it on through. Lando is fighting for his life. He stays ahead of the Red Bull. Come on, Lando. Come on. We're going to let our two drivers fight if they meet on the track. I just want to make sure Norris gets away from Sainz. I'll tell you what. We will allow Leclerc to push on a little bit as well to try and stay away from Lando Norris. We're going to have them both go neutral. And we'll just whatever happens, happens. We'll keep it all like this. So whatever happens, happens. As Norris, he is in the DRS. This could get spicy. This could get spicy. Bottas, who was in P2 at the safety car restart, is down in P8 now. I don't know why he didn't pit. I'll tell you what, even though he didn't pit, he's had a stinker. Dropping down to P9. What is he doing? But it's the battle between our two drivers. There's only a couple laps to go. Perez, Stroll and Verstappen now pit. Very weird timing to be pitting. They were all in the points. I don't think they crashed either. But Leclerc leads Lando Norris, and it's going to come down to a last lap battle between the pair of them as we enter the penultimate lap. So one more lap after this will decide who takes the race win here in Baku. We're going to let both of them go aggressive. We're going to let both of them use fuel, and we're going to let both of them use the ERS. And I'll tell you what, Leclerc's got the ERS over Lando Norris. So Leclerc should probably win this Grand Prix. But down this straight, who is going to take it? Charles Leclerc or Lando Norris? It's been a phenomenal Grand Prix so far. Tons of action. Tons of safety car, a VSC. We're just missing a red flag, which we're not going to get. But Lando Norris, is he going to go for the move on Leclerc? Lando to get his first race win in Formula 1 and his first race win for Haas around the outside. They're going to go side by side. Norris is through. Leclerc needs the points for the championship, but Norris needs them too if he wants to close that gap down. Norris, it was looking like he did the better job. He did do the better job in qualifying. He should have He should be ahead of Leclerc right now, but Leclerc got saved by that VSC, pitted under it, and then we pitted both of them under the safety car, and they've been neck and neck ever since. Norris now leads Charles Leclerc going on to the final. We're on the final lap, sorry. Look at this. This is racing. Two of the best drivers in the world in this game. Well, and in real life, actually. They're fighting like crazy to get the win in Baku. Is it time for Lando Norris? Is it his time to finally celebrate as they are going, still fighting? Leclerc wants to take the race win off of him, and he might be able to in the straight, you know. He might be able to. Oh, Leclerc around the outside. Oh my gosh, they're going side by side. Leclerc's got the lead. Norris is going to have DRS though. This is going to go right down to the wire. Who's going to take it at the line? It's looking like it could be Charles Leclerc, but DRS is about to open. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc's day has come. He's done it again. It's another 1-2 for Haas. But Charles Leclerc is that number one. He does it again. Sainz is going to get on the podium for Red Bull. Verstappen is going to score 0 points. There's a yellow flag at the end. I'm not sure what happened. 0 points for Verstappen. 25 for Charles Leclerc. Oh, I thought the game froze for a second. And another 18 or 19 for Lando Norris. He did get fastest lap. What a race. It should have been Lando Norris's day, but the safety car screwed him over. The VSC screwed him over, sorry. So the VSC screwed him over. That allowed Leclerc to pit and come out ahead of him. And you see now, Leclerc 60 points clear. Norris tied with Verstappen. Our season is looking like it's on the up. And it's going to take some team and some performance from Verstappen to stop us. As a development point from Norris, he's going to have to wait a little bit longer if he wants that first race win in Formula 1. It's coming. He has to get it this season, surely. It should have been his day today. It should have been his day. But Leclerc, Lady Luck was shining on him, and he got the win again in Baku. And I tell you what, he's got that. He's got a big gap in that Drivers' Championship already. And you got Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. They're both pretty close to each other so far. But who knows? Red Bull gets some good upgrades in. Verstappen starts winning races. That gap can close down pretty quick. But if you guys did enjoy this episode and you want me to keep doing more of these and finish this season, make sure you go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.